Hello. I am here with a quick video to let you know that I did get super close to my protein goal. I did stay under my carb goal, and I did get my water in. So for breakfast, I had a banana and a protein shake. And for lunch, I had a Chipotle bowl. When I order a Chipotle bowl, I get double chicken, a little bit of brown rice. I get fajitas, which are the peppers and onions. I get corn, and I get lettuce. That is it. That's all I put on my bowl. I take half of that and eat it for lunch one day and take the other half and eat it the next. That's my Chipotle bowl. So for snacks yesterday, I had a handful of pretzels and I had a plum. And then for dinner, I had leftover from Labor Day. I had barbecue chicken wingdings and greens, and the greens were delicious. That was my meal for yesterday. I managed to get in 117 grams of protein. I was under 100 grams of carbs, which is 88. And also drank 80 ounces of water. So I had a good day yesterday. I was very proud of myself. Now, I did have temptation. I thought I had gotten rid of all the candy that the parent had given me, and I found two little pieces of candy. And, I had already eaten my snacks. I was done snacking, but that candy was just looking like it needed to be eaten. Instead of eating the candy, I just drank water. I thought, I'm not going to do it. I don't need it. I really don't want it. I just see it. I have been counting calories, and I try to stay around 1650. Because I've lost weight since I did that initial calculation, I am down to 1,555 calories if I want to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. I didn't mention this, but I was at 1,239 calories. That puts me over 1,200 calories, which I don't want to really go below that. Today was still a good day, even though I feel like I ate less. Now, when you're counting calories, one of my tips and strategies is to eat the same thing over and over. When you do that, at least for a week, you don't have to count calories. And I know I even get bored with it. People get bored with it. But when you're serious about counting calories and sticking to it, and you don't really have the time, the quick tip is eat the same thing. If you're going to exchange things that have the same calories, carb count, and protein count. I have done that in the past. I could not repeat what I ate yesterday today because I didn't have the food to do it. I thought I was starting out strong by having a protein shake, the handy protein shake. Well, that did not go so well because I left it at home. I did have the banana, so I had a banana and lots of water. I also took my Grooms vitamins. Make me thirsty when I eat those gummies. I was able to drink a lot of the water before I even made it to work. Well, for lunch, I had an egg. It was a fried egg. And I had 3 turkey sausage links. And I thought, my lunch, I was not looking forward to it. But actually, it was very, very good. For snack, I had peanuts. And for earlier in the day and late in the afternoon, I had a plum. For dinner, I had chicken. I had the rest of my barbecue chicken from Labor Day. I made my daughter some zucchini. She loves zucchini. And I put too much butter in it to enjoy it for myself, so I didn't eat any of that. What I ended up doing was I had a little bit of Chipotle, not enough for lunch. I had that on the side with my chicken wingdings, and it was delicious. I calculated up those calories in the MyFitnessPal app, totaled 1,356 calories. So I was at 112 grams of protein, 86 carbs. I was still under that 100 grams of carbs. So is there room for improvement? I guess any diet, any eating plan, there could be room for improvement. So what I see that I can do is up my protein even more. If you're a teacher and you're in schools, someone's always selling candy. There's always little snacks around, and they're not always the healthiest snacks either. So I thought, what am I going to do to combat this? So I took gum to school today. Gum is like my little secret weapon when I can remember to take it. And it was a priority, so I remembered to take it. And I kept that gum at my desk. And, you know, when that gum comes in handy, the gum is helpful in a couple of ways. First of all, it helps me with that sweet tooth I have. I can check that off because the gum is sweet initially when you eat it. And then that desire to chew, the gum comes in handy for that. It doesn't meet my crunchy status, but I didn't need the crunch, right? I had the sweetness, so I didn't need both. The gum is going to be my secret weapon. You should try it if that's not already a trick you have up your sleeve. That is my day of eating revamped. I'm going to work on getting to that 120 grams of protein. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Just don't quit.